What's going on, guys? Let's start this off real quick by saying F the Sacramento Kings, F Vlade Divac, F Luke Walton, F the Indiana Pacers, F anybody associated with that Buddy Hield trade from the Sacramento Kings.
Stop.
All these times we've been, let me get through this. All these times we've been begging every year for Buddy Hield to get on a different team. We're looking at you Lakers, we're looking at you Clippers, and we're looking at you next. The goddamn Pacers? Go ahead.
Take a drink. You good?
No, I'm not good.
So,
I go. 242 in the building.
Hey.
242 in the building.
shout out to Sacramento Kings for finally letting my boy go. No, I have to make it. I'm happy y'all let him go. It's about time. Indiana Pacers not too much, but guess what? He gonna get his touches. Because they let LeVert go, so now he gonna get his touches. And the East, next year, buddy, he gonna be a all-star. He gonna get his touches.
It's a hopeful mind. It's optimism at its finest.
Think about it. In Sacramento, he been breaking records, hitting threes.
Mm-hmm.
Not getting much touches.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're going to go on a team where you're getting touches.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to blow that shit in the water.
They trade 3 of the best 5 players. Bring back him and Halliburton, so they bring in 2 nice players. But the best player in the whole trade went where?
Sacramento?
Yeah, that's my problem. That's my problem. If you was going to do that, you want to pair him up with a best player. You pair him up. You send the best player and pair him up with everybody else.
But you see who's the coach?
Huh? I don't mean nothing to
He
me.
a good coach?
I don't mean nothing
You
to
have a
me.
great coach now.
As great as
the
they
best.
is, it's bad this year, and they have good players.
This the best, and listen, this the best coach he ever been
But
under.
they have good players, and they're bad, bro. Like this. Hear me out. If you look at the league right now, there are teams with not awesome superstar names on them, and they're playing good. Shout out the Cavaliers. Shout out the Grizzlies. They got a John Moran on their team. But I'm just saying, but shout out these teams, these young teams with a lot of players. Shout out the Toronto Raptors. They on my list tonight. But shout out these young teams. Shout out the Celtics. They coming back again, and all their dudes are under 25, 26. So, imagine now you have that situation. The Kings was better off than the Pacers this year. So to me, you just took Buddy Hield off of one team where they actually was going to make the play-in tournament at least, to put him on a team where he's not going to make the playoffs now? Come on, man. They going to make the playoffs.
Hey.
You love this trade? I don't love it.
I love it.
1, I'm glad I didn't buy a Buddy Hield jersey. 2, I'm never going to buy an Indiana Pacers jersey.
I'd rather buy
Shout
a Pacers than a
out
Sacramento.
Rondo. Shout out my boy Rondo. Rondo's been loving the Pacers. Everybody mad. Pat mad. Shay mad. Everybody mad, bro.
You mad to see left the Sacramento?
He said,
happy.
you heard he say thank you, Pat. Pat say that's a chess move, dog. He's not staying there, dog. That makes no sense.
Oh, yeah, come on, man.
That Pacers look like they're on a rebuild type of situation. Why would you bring in Buddy Hield almost a veteran? That makes no sense.
Watch this. Watch it.
Y'all remember him saying
Y'all
this.
watch it.
I don't see Buddy Hield staying on this team by tomorrow, but remember him saying this.
He's gonna stay.
But let's run some updates. Let's run some updates.
Let me tell you an update on that one too.
Yeah. I showed it on the list.
The Pacers are not gonna trade Buddy Hield. Yeah, okay. That's gonna be my first thing I said. But we had a lot of trades going on as well. All right.
But shout out to everybody who is here. Make sure to share the broadcast, like the stream, comment. I see you guys already commenting. I appreciate you guys. Let us know that you're here. Notification bell and subscribe if you ain't do that yet. But, you know what I'm saying, we're going to be running through some updates and all that. I got my injuries. We're going to be talking the All-Star game for sure. And then we're going to have some a little bit more topics we're going to jump on you guys.
All right, let me get them some updates on the games tonight. We had the Spurs Cavaliers. Spurs 78, Cavaliers 90. Both teams had some trades going on as well. We're going to follow up on that. Bulls 56, Hornets 44. Then the second, Raptors 47, Thunders 36. Shout out to Raptors. They been on a 6-game winning streak. And we got the Warriors and Jazz playing tonight. Jazz is inside some trade also.
They had a trade today?
Yeah, they trade from Portland. They trade
Man,
Ingles.
you gotta tell us, bro.
Yeah, all that coming in. Let me
Oh,
speak
yeah,
of the
yeah,
Ingles.
yeah. Oh, okay.
Come on, pump your brakes, bro.
Angles who's injured? Wait, no,
Yeah.
see,
No,
you said it the wrong way.
that's a chess move.
I like that.
That's
Go
a
ahead.
chess move. Then we got your Lakers playing tonight. They playing the Trailblazers.
I don't care. They gonna beat them, but I don't care. Go ahead. I don't care.
And shout out,
Vogel needs to get fired.
shout out to
Vogel needs to get fired. Simple as that. We'll talk about that later. Let's go.
my boy is ready tonight. Then we got the Timberwolves. Shout out to Timberwolves. They're on my team. My Divine Nine, Fine Nine. Jeez, what I'm saying. They playing the Kings. Your Kings.
Man, my fucking game.
Sure, man. Let's get into some hot topics today. Jazz, like we say, Jazz, they acquired Nick Alexander Walker, who just got traded from the Pelicans to the Blazers. Jazz picked him up for Toronto. Them Blazers and Spurs at a 3-way trade. So he is the Ingles is with the Blazers, and Stocksky is with the Spurs. The Nets and 76ers, they're in deal zone. So that means they're still in talks about Harden and Ben Simmons.
Move on. I'm not doing this no more. Move on. I'm not doing this no more. Move on.
Why?
Now we gonna talk about it when it happens.
So
we're not gonna talk about it now. No, move
I
on.
think it's gonna happen by tomorrow.
And then we're gonna be here next summer talking about this again. Move on. When that's one that we done talk about it so many times every week.
You're waiting for that.
I'm done over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done with that. They ain't gonna play me. Let's go. They could play the U.S. media. Play the U.S. media. They're not gonna play me. Let's move on. There's other basketball teams and other players to talk about.
My boy's on the road tonight, boy. Oh man. Then we have Lillard. Damon Lillard say he's not. I don't think he's gonna play for this year, but he still insists on staying with the Portland Trail Blazers.
All right, shout out Pat. Pat has a comment about this particular topic. He said, "What do we think about Dame Lillard? What he gonna do now? They collapsed the whole team around him. He don't owe Portland anything. He need to leave there." And I'm not gonna read that last comment because we're gonna save that for later. But don't talk about Westbrook. But what you think about Dame? Where you at with that? Like again, you heard what you just said, but where you at with it?
I think Dame.
Yeah, we sweaty bod. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out everybody who texting me saying we sweaty bod. Y'all know it been cold the past few weeks now. Today gonna be a little warm. Y'all know we been jimming. We ain't looking a little jimmy. So now we sweating. So shout out to people who letting us know. Let's finish my bod. What you think about Dame?
Okay. Yeah. Dame. I think he should wait for summer to see what they do. If they don't make no major, I see what Portland is trying to do. They trade away. They have like 60 million and money left in the summer, so they could. I don't know what free agents are out there for them to pull, but they have the money there to pull a good player to go with Dame. If they don't do it, Dame demand a trade, bro. Like you didn't do it all, bro.
I feel like Dame is a shout out Draymond Green. I like him for that team, but I think Dame is a piece that can attract other pieces. So now that you say they clear a lot of money, now they can go in the market. Dame got to do his due diligence. The whole upper management got to do their due diligence. Find who they can bring in, who they can fit around him. I think this is the last year. Like you said, you might not even get next year. But I think next year is the only year you might get to show Damian Lillard we could try to do something. And other than that, I feel like they might have done reach their peak. But in terms of CJ McCollum going over to the Pelicans, I do like that. So that shows me the Pelicans are saying that we do have confidence and we trying to show Zion Williamson, hey, we putting some things out here too. We still have Brandon Ingram. We still have some nice pieces around us and nice little young players and role players.
Wow.
All those guys, and so now we bringing them a veteran two guy to put on the side of you. So I think they're fleshing out. If they keep Zion, they're fleshing out what they got going on. So shout out the Pelicans for making a move like that in the middle of the season when you still inside playoff contention a little bit, but I think that's more so to show your guy, hey, don't leave to go to New York. You know what I mean? We doing some things over here too. Yeah, hint.
Lakers up inside the media again.
Oh no! Before we move on, I shout out Shay. Shay say, and what you think about this? Harden might end up in New York. I mean, not New York. I'm sorry. Harden might end up in Portland. What you think about that next year if he doesn't get traded tomorrow?
I that's like pieces. I don't see him and Dame actually meshing. See, McCollum and Dame could have meshed because they two alike. Like they not no ego there. Like they get balling. Harden really needs the ball to actually work.
And then Dame needs the ball to work.
Right.
You know what I mean?
See, and see Kyrie different if you say, oh, him and Kyrie playing together. Kyrie done learned to play off the ball with LeBron. So he then understand how to maneuver like that. So it's a big difference. I don't know if I could see it personally.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I can see that trade either. I feel like Harden didn't have the best year so far going on right now, so it ain't like, man, he's the MVP right now. We just bringing in the MVP. You bring in a guy, yeah, he's a above average all-star, but he's not even having the best year. So I don't particularly see it. I don't think that says Dame Lillard you should say.
I think the only who I could see actually going there, who could opt out of their contract, is Bradley Beal.
Okay, that makes it sound good too.
Yeah,
that sounds pretty good. That's a good. I mean, you just said that all randomly. That sounds pretty good.
No, I can see Bradley Beal opting out and say, hey. Because they get the money to pay him.
Or vice versa. You put a Dame on the Wizards. You know what I'm saying?
Even that, yeah.
A sign and trade. The Wizards got a lot of pieces, and Portland trying to rebuild. That's a lot of pieces to send over. I like that. Let's keep it going. Keep it going. You want a point today?
Come on, bro.
You want a point?
Bro.
Let's go.
And both of them know how to play with other guards.
Let's go.
Deal them play with Wall all them years.
I'm sorry I'm so sweaty, guys.
Yeah, because he's really hype, but not
I'm mad about this Buddy Hield thing, man. I'm mad. I was waiting for 2 days to talk about this. But let's go. Let's keep it going.
He said the Lakers would,
man. We going to talk about the Lakers
later. And stay on there right now on the points. Lakers Lakers no longer believe they can win with Russell Westbrook. He said last game they bench him in the overtime. No, the
2 games in a row,
fourth quarter games. So I don't know Westbrook. He playing it cool.
Let me ask you: did you see his responses and interviews yesterday after the game? Did you see any of it?
No, I didn't see it.
All right, so he said a couple of things that were very, very noteworthy.
Yeah.
So he did say one. He initially started talking about how, man, he came here to play basketball with help out LeBron, help out AD. They wasn't giving him the opportunity because he ain't on the court. Then he was initially saying. Then he also was saying like, "Yo, bro, I didn't put in enough time in the league. I didn't show you everything I didn't do. I feel like I deserve. Yeah, that's the word. I deserve to be on the court and prove it." And so I'm going to give you my take on that. I'm going to let you jump your take on that. Hey, guys, feel free to jump inside the comment section and give your take on that. We're going to read it off afterwards. So my whole take on this whole situation is you look at the best player on the team. You look at the upper management. You did whatever you did. You traded away a lot of good pieces to bring in Russell Westbrook because in the summertime, you believe this is what y'all wanted to do. Based on y'all saw what he did last year, saw what your team was looking like, and y'all made these trades, right? You bring the guy in and you're dealing with injuries with AD. You're dealing with injuries with LeBron. But the team's still staying afloat. And I feel like every other team is going through injuries. You can see they're going up and down standings. Bucks started slow. Bulls falling off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You can see, other than the Suns and the Warriors, everybody else really dealing with all those different injuries and different things, other than the Cavs, too, I'll say that, and the Heat. You know what I mean? The Heat even had injuries, too.
Yeah.
So I just feel like we put such an unfair take on Westbrook and the Lakers. And I think we just say Westbrook. We say Westbrook. We just gotta say the Lakers. I mean, the Lakers ain't had none all year. You know what I'm saying? Like certain players been injured all year. And I think we just put an unfair take on Westbrook because he was available every game. Did you know he's played the most minutes in the NBA? Yeah. So in my take, I feel like Frank Vogel is a dummy. He's making dumb decisions. And you got if you want to say he's a top 50 player, he's still a top 50 player in the league. LeBron has confidence in him. AD has confidence in him. I don't know what the other players are, but I just going off of what LeBron and AD say. LeBron make it be a little fake, but I think AD, you know what I mean, I can take what his word for whatever things is. You shake it till the wheels fall off. If it don't work, it don't work. You lose, you lose. You can't say it's you, coach. But I understand Frank Vogel saying he's going to try to do his part to make it work. But every time he does it, they're still losing. And it ain't making sense. And I say, I'd rather lose. Like, so now, it ain't even about best players no more. If I'm a owner and I'm putting, let's just use an arbitrary number, $200 million into my team, I want $200 million on the court if I lose. I don't want $100 million on the court if I lose. You can't have $50 million sitting on the bench if I'm losing. Now, if I'm winning and you have $50 million on the bench, you're amazing. But now, if I'm losing, you make the most out of my $50 million. And I think I hate that. I hate that you're going to take a future Hall of Fame or first ballot, put them in this situation. It seems like they're not even having internal conversations, and that's what's really bugging me as well. It doesn't seem like Westbrook is on the same page with the team or with the coaching staff, because when you have the interviews, he ain't saying like if you asked him 2-3 months ago, he was saying, yeah, I talked to Vogel, we try to work things out. Now it seems like communication ain't happening. Imagine you don't know you're coming off the court in the fourth quarter and never coming back in. The coach or the assistant coach could walk up to you and talk to you a little bit and say what's going on, just what we're seeing. I feel like when your $50 million player is leaving the court thinking like that, and then your best player is supporting your $50 million player, coach's going to be gone soon. I know I said a lot just now. I could get to the comments. I'm going to let Carl go first. But I just feel like Frank Vogel and the coaching staff and maybe Rob Pelinka and whomever else is just falling apart because now they're in panic mode when, just ride it till the wheels fall off. No one's going to call you out for injuries all year. But that's just my whole take on it. I think Westbrook is really being unfairly judged. Everybody have bad days, bad seasons. Damian Lillard was having a bad season up until he got injured or until he stopped playing because of injury. I just feel like Westbrook is getting unfairly judged when we know this was a work in progress and we did not get the opportunity to see all of them work together and try to figure it out. That's my closing.
I feel when you play in a certain market, you want to get the lights on you.
Mm-hmm.
If Westbrook was in New York, it would have been the same thing. If Westbrook was playing us in OKC, you wouldn't hear much about it.
No.
You see what I'm saying? You in LA right now. You in LA right now, so you're gonna get them lights, bro.
Mm.
That's like PG. When PG messed up inside the playoff,
That's
the lights is on him, bro. Go PG flopping, PG this, PG this, PG that. So you're gonna get it in LA, and especially when that purple and gold, you're gonna get it, bro. So I get where you coming from. You can't panic yet because your big three or your significant three have not actually played. They haven't even played with 20 games together.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't played 20 games together. So after give it a year, give it a year, and that's how it go. Like
right, and that's how I feel too. So that's how I feel like they're in panic mode now. You're doing things to embarrass your star player.
And like you said, media's costing.
And the media don't like him either. So that's the next thing. And he's not
Stephen A. on that.
So before I even move on, before I get to the comments, I feel like Westbrook. I hate. So now I go on YouTube. Naturally when you're on YouTube, you have your channels that you always can connect with. Your podcast channels you always connect with. If you connect with the Blackswann, that's THABLACKSWAAN. But I feel like I don't even want to. Every time I see Westbrook's name, I can't even click it no more. I know it's hate. I know it's negativity. You know what I mean? Even Perk is his boy, and Perk giving the negativity. And I'm just like, I don't want to hear it no more. I just want to see the season play out. And let's see if he garbage or if they make it work. You know what I'm saying? Because I think at this point now, we're denying Lebron his greatness. You know what I'm saying? They might lose in the first round because they didn't go in the first round last year. But, if all of them healthy, I'll put my money on LeBron still because he's proven that to me that I could do that. And Westbrook don't change that for me. If everybody healthy, including AD. But that's my thoughts. Let me jump on some comments, Kyle. So, Pot Creator, we got to bring him on the show. I like this comment right here.
He's a nigga, bro.
Yesterday's price. We going to bring him on. We going to figure it out. Yesterday's price is not today's price. He got to perform on a nightly basis, especially since AD is a sponge and can't stay healthy. So, I love what you said right there. I'm going to get to the other comment. AD is a sponge. He can't stay healthy. So, you look how we preface the Westbrook shirt. Like, Westbrook, you got to do better because AD garbage. Because AD can't stay healthy, Westbrook, you got to be better than you was last year. That's how I read that. Let me move on. So he said Westbrook needs to slow down. That's what Shaq told him, and I agree. And think he plays too fast. They need Rajon Rondo back. Lakers need IQ. I don't know why they traded him. Pat, you're talking a bunch of sense. You seem like a Laker fan. Let me know in the comments if you're really a Laker fan. But that is a whole lot of sense. What do you think about that?
Lakers traded a lot of pieces away they shouldn't have traded. But it is what it is now.
That's just where they at.
You gotta
That's just
ride
where
with
they
it, bro.
Alright. And then last thing he said, Genie Bus need to clean house. Just talked about him. GM staff, coaching staff, send LeBron somewhere. Let LeBron go play with his son. Like just wash it all up.
Yeah, it's hard. It's gonna be hard to trade LeBron or Westbrook or 80 with the contracts to get what you want from them players, especially like Westbrook now. His value is dropped, so you can't trade a Westbrook right now and get what you want from Westbrook.
No.
So it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard.
All right, you got any more updates for us? That
Yeah.
took a lot of energy out of me.
Bradley Beal shut it down for the rest of the year. He gonna do wrist surgery. I guess the Washington Wizards start off good. They start off great. They dropped. I guess he just wanna say, hey, shut it down.
Arnie's been injured most of the year, so when they was playing,
he's
he
playing
didn't
with
really
injuries.
play that much. Yeah,
He's
like,
playing with injuries. I guess he said, you know what, too much pain. I mean, just do
yeah,
it.
he has a full career. He ain't even 30 yet, so he does have a full career. So I can understand that particular stance.
And he is up for an extension for 200. They say 265.
Yeah, but I think he's gonna get that regardless
Yeah.
because he's showing his loyalty to that team. So if that team don't give him that money, no other star would ever go to that team again.
And now I notice why they put why they were so adamant on trading him. He have a trade clause inside the thing that they trade him. He had to get a percentage
He
back.
had to get money
He
back.
had to get money there. So I see why Washington was kind of iffy on trading him. All right, so good agent there, yo. That's a good agent. So Pistons is listening to offers for Jeremy Grant. I think they should wait till off season. See where they go there, cause maybe where you gonna send him?
Don't get less than what you could get.
Yeah, fam, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. What else we have here? Like I say, places is big and bold. They don't plan on trading Buddy Hield. So that's
So they got my email then.
my.
So they got my email when I said, hey, I don't know what that bleep bleep y'all doing, but I'm going to need y'all to make sure y'all facilitate another trade, get Buddy in Miami or get Buddy in the LA. They said, no, they're not going to do that.
No, they ain't gonna do that.
They CC me?
I don't know.
I hate that. Let us know in the comment sections what you think about Buddy Hield, bro.
Gordon Hayward, he's out indefinitely with a sprained ankle. That dude just can't seem to stay healthy.
Another 80.
Yeah, he just can't stay healthy.
It's harder than a mug right here, man. It's harder than a mug.
NBA, they announced 15 greatest coaches in history. We could give y'all some rundown, some names. 2015. After this, we could move on. Phil Jackson,
Of course.
Red Algebra,
No, about him.
Chuck Daly,
I hear about him.
Pat Riley.
Oh, let's stop on Chuck Daly. Chuck Daly coached the US team, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Dream
yeah,
Team.
yeah, let's go.
You know what team he played for the coach show?
Detroit as well. Come on now.
I dig it, bro.
Come on, bad boys.
How much championship?
They got two
Yep.
bad boys. Bad boys.
Alright,
Bad boy
alright.
Pistons.
All right. Chuck Daly, Pat Riley,
305 AO. How you say it?
the Miami Heat, but he coached your team first.
Oh, he coached the Lakers too. Yeah, that's true. He did coach the Lakers a couple of championships as well.
Lenny Wilkinson,
I know about him. Seattle.
Atlanta.
Nah? Oh,
Yeah.
man. Okay.
Larry Brown, Red Holzman,
Red Holzman.
yeah, Casey Jones, Don Nelson.
I know about some Durant Nelson. That's some Mavericks.
Okay. Jack Ramsey, Steve Kerr.
No. I know Steve Curry ain't on this
I
list.
said this. I'm telling you.
And you didn't say Greg Popovich yet. You didn't say Greg Popovich yet. Let's go. Let's see who the rest on this list.
Greg
Popovich. Let's go.
Doc Rivers, Jerry Sloan. You know Jerry Sloan.
Jerry Sloan from the Utah Jazz.
All right.
Yeah.
Eric Spoelstra.
Come on, yes.
I get that, right?
Yes. He might end his career as the most winningest coach in the NBA ever. Like you gotta remember, he's been having ever since he started, he's been having great seasons.
Yeah,
Let's stop.
That's my
People.
right. But I'm trying to figure out how much other coach like. Hold on, man.
Finish the list and then let's see if we can think of any other name.
there.
So is there a name that you could think of right off the bat that ain't on this list that you bug about?
George Karl.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Like
And he's like a top 3 winning coaches ever.
like George Kyle. Come on, bro.
He ain't on this list.
No, he's not on this
Who
list,
else,
bro.
who else you could think of? I like that George Kyle one. Who else you could think of? Because I feel like they cover them. Because, remember the NBA was at a point where it's like, yo, you get all the best coaches and put them on the team, and then that coach wins the championship.
Rudy Tombo.
Top Bonovich.
Yeah, for the
Houston
Rockets, bro.
Did they win when he was coaching? Did they
He
win
won
a
2 championships, bro.
That's interesting.
Houston won back-to-back
That's
championships,
interesting.
bro.
But then remember that Phil Jackson was running the league during that time. So, like,
Still.
you think of a name.
Still, like,
Jordan retired during that time.
But yo, come on.
Steve Kerr beat LeBron a couple of times. I think that matters.
No.
I understand. I don't like Steve Kerr on the list. And you call 2 names I think I'll put on the list and give Steve Kerr some more time. And if you put Steve Kerr, I'll put a Ty Lue then. If you have Steve Kerr. That's how I feel.
Bro. That's crazy.
And then what about your boy from the Dallas Mavericks now?
Jason Kidd?
No. Then, okay, before then.
Oh,
What do you name?
I think
We gonna remember this one.
yeah.
I'm mad.
Cause you
I'm mad.
threw me off, bro.
Oh man. Like, I don't get it, bro.
I'm gonna say Terry Silver. I just watched too much Power.
Yo, Rudy T, bro. George Carl.
So you really just bug about Steve Kerr, really? Rick Carlisle. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, Rick Carlisle.
Yeah.
I mean, yo, I'm saying Steve Kerr and I'm saying Eric Spoelstra. Like,
what about Terry Stotts? Terry Stotts ain't win a championship, I believe. But as a head coach, where he been doing good.
even Doc Rivers, like,
Doc Rivers? No, stop it. Doc Rivers won a couple of championships.
he won 1 championship in Boston, bro.
He didn't win another one?
No, when he was inside Clippers and couldn't even take them past. Come on, bro.
But, I mean, his teams were good, though. Now, they didn't have success in the playoffs, in the conference semi, whatever, so I see what you're saying on that part. But then, with that said, then you got to give Steve Kerr his success if you're going to use Doc Rivers' failures. Come on.
Them 3, oh, man.
You don't like that.
And see, Steve Kerr, to me, has not actually gone on a team and developed, like, like, I don't know how to feel about that.
He's doing it now.
Now,
Come on.
All the success being on a.
I understand. I 100% understand where you're coming from,
Yeah.
and that's why I said if I use Steve Kerr, I gotta say Ty Lue. But if you're gonna discredit Doc Rivers for them failures in the playoff, then that means I have to give Steve Kerr the success. Well, because Doc Rivers had great teams.
So treat them off to me.
And
I'll take a Steve
George
Kerr.
Karl, and then add them other 2. Who's that?
Yeah, bro.
Your boy from the Rockets. What's her name again?
Rudy T.
Rudy T. And then who is the 3rd person you would add? Just because if you're gonna take 3 off, you gotta add 2.
George Karl, Rudy T. And I'm sure I can find another coach to put there, bro. And Larry Brown. Oh, Larry Brown, though. Larry Brown. Oh, Larry Brown.
Then Steve Kerr sounded like he gotta make the list. How much time? He have like 4 championships, right?
3 and 1. They won 1. They won 2. We got 3.
All right, man. I gotta give him a success. All right. But, you ready to move on?
Yeah, let's
You
move
sound like
on.
you really bug about this.
Yeah, bro.
That's the coach in him. That's the coach in him. That's the
coach
coach in him. All right, so let's move on. So I got a quick little injury report. I think we mentioned last week that Joe Ingles had a serious knee injury. Come to find out, which I think is amazing, to find out a week later he was traded. You very rarely see that in the NBA, that a player and then a veteran player and then a popular within the organization player get traded when they're injured. But I just wanted to cover that because it did out some interesting aspects to his injury. So it is believed that he has a possible ACL tear. ACL is the anterior cruciate ligament. You would find that connecting from the femur to the tibia. That's what stops the tibia from moving forward. Like, so imagine now you have your femur, that's your thigh. Then you go to your knee, and then your patella on top of that's the patella bone. That bone right under your knee is still the tibia. The ACL stops the tibia from moving forward. Now, if you go back and watch the mechanism of injury for Joe Ingles, you'll see he was driving into the lane with his left leg. He took a real serious plant, And if you just watch it, maybe put it in slow motion, just watch it a couple times, you will see that the knee moved inward, and then the tibia, the part right below the knee, moved forward. That is a very common mechanism, plant twist, plant jerk, or mechanism of ACL injury. Not much to say about that, but the interesting thing about it was it was believed to be an ACL injury, but when he was initially injured and you looked at him on the court, you know I love to watch what the athletic trainers do when they run out on the court, the doctors do when they run on the court. They did not perform an ACL test on him. They performed a patella dislocation test. And it seemed like that was an issue as well. So I think after initial reports, they announced an ACL problem, but they were doing patella tests on the court, and I think that was very, very interesting to notice. I don't know if that is a patella issue along with an ACL injury issue. That's a long time out. And now it makes me question, is that why that trade happened? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I believe you finished.
No, but that's just my take information on that recovery. So if it's just ACL, he's still out for the season. Yeah. But if that's ACL and patella, we won't see him until January next year. And I think because now you're dealing with multiple injuries on the same leg, and then you got to watch how you recover as an older player.
So if it's just ACL, will we see him beginning of next season?
Maybe not the beginning. It depends how he progresses. Again, that comes on the fact that he's an older player and how his rehab goes, how everything, how it heals. But it's more possible to see him at the beginning of the season if it's just an ACL, and that's pushing it because we're still talking about a 4 to 6 month period, depending on how you heal. But if we're talking about 2 injuries, count that out.
Okay, but like I say, that there was a chess move because the Blazers, I'm telling you, was trying to get that money. His contract is up in the summer, so they're trying to get as much money as possible.
You saying, but I mean, I understand you saying chess move, but you don't do that with your good players. You don't do it with a fan favorite player. That's my problem. So it makes me feel like you only did that because he was injured. Joe Ingles was a real fan favorite.
Yeah, but like he said, he said himself. He's like, yo, I know I can't contribute, so if they're gonna bring somebody in, he said this himself.
Oh no, okay, and again, so
he know the business.
Maybe right, man, on the ideal, you know, some teams will let you go and bring you back in next year. Who knows, right?
Yeah.
I'm just saying that is a weird thing to ever see a player get injured of that status, of Joe Ingles' status, and then get traded. That's very rare to see. And again, we don't know what the inner workings is. I understand the Portland Trail Blazers situation. Maybe they might have had their little inner workings. All that, right. Who knows? But I don't like it. It doesn't look good for me. I would hope to see what happens with Joe Ingles in the future. But I think his injury is scary, so we got to see how that works out. And he's a white boy, too, so, you know, white boys don't feel like black people. So we got to see how that goes.
Oh, man.
All right, moving on to the next topic. We got... Pull up those participants inside the Saturday night's events for me.
All right.
I will give Coach a second to pull up some of those participants. We're going to talk about that. You got it? Oh, you got it already. Let's start off with, let's go in order of how they do the competitions. Let's go with skills first.
Okay, the skills challenge, they're going to do something different, I heard. So, it's going to be a team of Atokupos. So, they're going to go 3 teams. They're going to be a rookie team, Cavs team,
a rookie team, a Cavs team,
and then Antetokounmpo team,
and all these NBA players.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's going on Team Rooks. It's going to be Scotty Barnes from Toronto, Cade Cunningham from Detroit, and Josh Giddey from Oklahoma City Thunder.
They win. But continue. They win. Continue.
So I'm going to repeat it. Scotty Barnes from Toronto, Cade Cunningham from Detroit, Josh Giddey from OKC. Actually, we talked about him last week.
Yeah. You like him. Let's go ahead.
Yeah, from Australia. Then we have on Team Cavs, we got Jared Allen, Darius Garland, and Evan Mobley.
I like that. But I still like the rookies. Continue. Because we're talking skills challenge.
Yeah, the skills
challenge. Is the skills game still the same? That's the question.
They didn't really say how the concept is going to be, but they just say it's going to be team versus team versus team.
Okay, and I think that's really what it is. I want to know If
I
the
don't know.
skills game is the same, so far I'm liking the Rooks. Let's see what that last
Alright.
team look like.
And they probably thought they'd go head to head, I guess.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. They got. It seems like they have a big, a small, and a forward. So we'll see.
Pretty much. Then for the team Antetokounmpo,
He won't say none of these names right. Maybe Giannis.
Giannis Antetokounmpo,
Okay. Let's go.
Alex Antetokounmpo.
Name Alex.
Yeah.
Name Alex.
Alex.
Okay,
He
continue.
from the Raptors 905. He playing the G League team. And then we have Thanasis Antetokounmpo.
I know you said it right. I'm gonna give you that one.
All right.
So what you think about that? Just in terms of like, so we don't know in terms of like format. Not even say format. In terms of like what the actual skills is. But what you think about those names going head to head in the competition?
And I love it. But y'all should have made it. Oh, he's injured.
Who that?
Ball.
You know I need a.
You
I mean, but
The ball.
the Ball brothers.
Come on. Against Antetokounmpo brothers.
Did people say add one more team? Let's make a petition. Hey, we're gonna do it in the Blackswann podcast. That's THABLACKS. We're gonna make
So
a
injured.
petition.
That's why he's so injured. You forget?
That's like the Scorpio, bro.
That's why the Ball
That's
brothers
right.
probably ain't in it.
So
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
but it would have been
As
like,
well as I do think they don't want to give LeVar Ball that much shine. I don't think they want to give
ooh,
LeVar
you
Ball
imagine
that
him,
much.
dog.
Right, he be geeking because like even this, you know what I'm saying, he be geeking right now.
Right,
Yeah.
chill,
Don't let them win, and they probably would. You know what I'm saying? That's good.
My boys, Jim, and this, that. Oh my God. Oh man.
So they making the NBA right
So,
now. Let's go.
Okay,
All right, so moving on to
so that's the
the
skills challenge right there.
3-point competition. Let's get these good names.
3-point competition. This is gonna be good. We have CJ McCollum from the New Orleans Pelicans. We have Trae Young from
I thought he was injured.
CJ. No, bro.
Oh, that's
He's
good.
jamming.
That's good.
Then we got Trae Young from Atlanta Hawks. Zach LaVine from Chicago Bulls. If Zach win, he'll be the only player ever to win the slam dunk and the 3-point shootout. Then we got, I had him on my list, Desmond Bain from Memphis Grizzlies. That's my sleeper, bro. That's my sleeper. Then we got your boy Cat, boy.
Who cares?
Who want to catch you?
County Towns?
Yeah, bro.
Waste of time. Let's move on. And I know them might watch him play. That's a waste of time.
He might win, bro.
Never.
Okay.
I'll bet all my money.
Don't do that.
I'll bet my bank card
Don't do that.
and my password on my bank card. That's
Don't do
right.
that.
I'm telling you, I'm saying it to whoever will take the bet.
So-
You just gotta match my bank card. That's right.
That's that money talk. boy.
Yeah, that money talk.
Get
That
money.
money talk. But match my bank card, I take that bet.
All right. Then we got Fredland Van Vliet
I like him. I
from
like
Toronto
him.
Raptors. Luke Kennard from Los Angeles
I like
Clippers.
him. I like him.
And Patty Mills.
I like him.
When I say Patty could have been
Yeah,
inside,
I
think
like
of
him.
the skills. Patty Mills from Brooklyn Nets.
All right.
I am mad, bro.
Why you mad? Why you mad?
I got 2 players from the Miami Heat that can shoot better than
Yeah, body high. You mean better than Ed? You mean better than Ed?
You should take a Kyle Anthony Towns and put in Hero.
I know you ain't said Buddy Hield. The pass winner.
And take a Luke Kennard and put Buddy Hield.
Come on. The pass winner at least supposed to, unless he turned it down,
Come on,
put out a
man.
report and said he turned it down.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
my problem.
Come on, bro. But who your pick is?
Out of that list, read the list one more time.
Oh, yeah, from the skills challenge, who you pick? You pick the rookies.
Yeah, I think the rookie still down
Okay.
for sure. Yeah.
Um,
You got them too? Or what you think? I feel like you got them.
yeah, because you know,
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like that's something.
Yeah.
So who I got? Read them one more time. I'll
Okay.
tell you my number 1 and then my number 2
okay. I'll do a number 1 and a dark horse.
and a dark horse. Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna go CJ McCollum, Trae Young, Zach LaVine, Desmond Bain, Cat. Say Cat be nice. Fred Van Vliet, Luke Kennard, and Patty Mills.
I go with Fred VanVleet to win
Oh man.
and Trae Young as a dark horse.
Ooh.
That's what I got. I remember they added that 4-point shot in the boy too. So I like Fred VanVleet as a win. Trae Young is a showman, so he's my dark horse. What you got? Who you got for me?
Ooh.
I'm gonna go on the limb here. I'm gonna go with Zach LaVine, right? And my dark
So
horse.
make history.
Yeah, that's to make history. Like I wanted to make history. And my dark horse is Desmond Bain, bro.
You've been talking about this Desmond
this
Bain
shit,
character.
bro.
You like him. You like him.
I watched 3 games with this cat. That boy cold.
Now, we're not going to say Hero inconsistent. They talking about Tyler Hero. I'm going to let you talk to your boy. That's your boy. That's your boy.
Obviously that dude who just said that didn't know what he don't watch Miami Heat basketball, bro.
Because Tyler Hero like 6 man of the year.
That boy cold as ice, bro.
Even leading
As
the game
ice.
scoring a couple of
Patrick.
times. I don't know what we talking about here, but you know what I'm saying. I'm surprised. So again, I feel like when you have like the 3-point competition, you really gotta like let the fans know why you got these players and not these players. I understand not the Steph Curry. I understand not Klay Thompson. They do it so much time.
Yeah.
But why not the Buddy Hield? Like put on a report. Buddy Hield said no, he wasn't interested. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the last one said a lot of players be like, nah, I'm good.
Right, and I said so like a Tyler Hero. Man, he's playing so good. As a Miami fan, I'd be like, yo, I need an explanation why he's not here.
And a top team too. If he's
Yeah.
a top team,
Number one team.
Right, like put them in, bro.
All right, but
Put them in.
and you got all the Antetokounmpos in there. What they do to earn that other than Giannis? And I guess Thanasis on the team. Yeah, but Thanasis on the team, and then Alex 905. Anyway, what who you said you got? You got
I got Zach.
and then Bain.
Zach for the culture. And Desmond Bain, like, if he win it, I'd be like, yeah.
All right. I like that. It can't be my chip picks.
We got a 6-pack on what? We had a 6-pack.
You gotta put a 6-pack on all of these.
But we can't go for the thing on that because the two of us are the same.
Okay, but I mean for this 3-point. So that's your 2.
Okay.
I got my 2.
If you go with the Rocks, I'll go with the Cavs.
All right, bet. So bet 6-pack on that.
Right.
And so we going on the 3-point.
Right.
You have 2, I have 2. If any of your 2 win, you win. Any 2 my 2 win. Boom.
Right.
6-pack on that. So that's a half a case.
Okay.
And now let's go to the dunk competition.
Down competition. We got that boy Cole. Facts.
Let's go.
Anthony Cole. Cole Anthony. Then we got
Anthony Cole though.
Anthony Cole.
Yeah, he Cole though.
We got Obi Toppin.
Let's go.
Jalen Green. And Juan Toscano Anderson.
Give me Jalen Green. I said this a long time ago.
Yeah,
I wanted him in the competition, so like you give me Jalen Green, I good with that.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
So we really only have a bet on the 3-point boy, and
Yeah.
then you could switch it up for the skills.
Yeah, I can switch up for the skills.
All right then.
That's
But
it, yeah.
give me your thoughts on the players. Read the names again.
Cole Anthony, Juan Toscano Anderson, and I've not seen him like say,
dunking, amazing
Right.
dunk type stuff.
but like you say, they didn't should have put Gary Payton the second, yeah. But it is what it is. Obi Toppin
He was in it before, but I don't think he was that exciting last time.
and Jalen Green.
But you say he went last time, right? Obi Toppin.
No, he got beat last year.
Second.
Second, yeah.
Yeah, like I said, who won last year? Where's the winner from last year?
Simons.
I don't like how you don't have the winner. And Simons is having a good season.
Yeah.
Yeah, averaging like 20-something points. Why not have the... Again, I need to know that these dudes turning it down almost at this point. Because they just tell us every year, LeBron turned down the dunk competition when we
Right.
wanted him. These young boys shouldn't have that driver right. You feel me? You turn down an all-star weekend? The fuck who you is? Anyway.
Okay.
But hey, boy, what the day?
I don't like it. I don't like that Buddy Hield thing. Just rubbed me the wrong way, bro. That rubbed me the wrong way.
Like, boy.
Anyway, we're going to have a little bit of fun right now. As you guys know, tomorrow evening, you will see the team captains, LeBron James and Kevin Durant, on TNT at halftime, picking their starting lineup and then picking their reserves for their team. You got Team Durant, Team LeBron. So what we are going to do here on the Blackswann podcast, what we're going to do here on this Down the Fact Basketball, represented here on the Blackswann Network, that's THABLACKSWAAN, we're going to go through the names. I'm going to assume Team LeBron. He's going to assume Team Durant. And we're just going to go through some names and pick some names.
Okay,
let me get my list up.
yeah, I'm just going to talk like you do that.
Okay.
So Jason Tatum, he is replacing Kevin Durant.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to pick...
He'll be a startup.
Yeah, you're going to pick first.
Okay.
Okay, watch. So you pick first for the starters.
Mm-hmm.
Whichever 2 left, they automatically go to Team Durant on the starters. And then Durant get first pick for the reserves.
Okay.
That's how it goes. So that's what's left.
So LeBron picked first, and then Durant picked first on reserves.
Reserves,
All
right. And then, like I said, the last two automatically go to Durant because Durant ain't playing. That's how they did it last year.
All right, I'm out of that. I ain't made the list up yet. I don't know what happened to my.
You want to write on this then?
There, let me write on that. My bad, guys. I lose my link.
Okay, so
All right, so
slide.
I picking first, and I picking anybody from all these names,
Yeah,
right?
the starters. So we're going to go
Starters.
starters.
And then starts. All right,
Yeah,
bet.
starters here and then slide. Go. That's the starters.
All right, then if I'm LeBron James, I'm not no dummy. I'm getting Steph Curry.
You getting Steph
I'm
Curry?
getting Steph Curry.
Oh, man. Okay. So if LeBron was to get Steph, I think KD is going to get Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That's a bold move. That's a bold move. If I'm LeBron James, I'm going with the best player in the NBA at this point now. Give me Joel Embiid.
Okay. I think KD ain't gonna be no fool. He's gonna get Ja Morant.
Okay. All right, so if I'm LeBron James now, I got Steph Curry, I got Joel Embiid. If I'm LeBron James, I'm looking at DeMar DeRozan. I'm gonna get a veteran I played against in the
Right.
conference finals a couple of times.
You're gonna get DeMar DeRozan. So now KD got Ja and he got Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
I think KD would probably go for Jokic.
I believe so too. I like that. And then with my last pick, if I'm LeBron James, I looking at Wiggins, but I ain't thinking so. I think I'm gonna go with that Trae Young cat, the new young star in the
Trae
league.
Young.
Yeah.
Okay. So that means Durant would automatically get Tatum and Wiggins.
Yes.
All right. So you all had that team LeBron with the starters. He's gonna get Trae Young, Steph Curry, LeBron James, Joel Embiid, and DeMar DeRozan. And then Team KD, he's gonna get Ja Morant, Andrew Wiggins, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Joker, and Jason Tatum. All right. So now on the second round of the pick, KD get first. So I feel
It becomes a lot harder because you start to get some little different names.
if I was KD, I'd get me the ice cold Devin Booker, bro.
It's a simple pick. It's a simple pick for me here now. You get Devin Booker, just give me Chris Paul, and you get my best friend. Team LeBron, we're gonna go with my best friend, Chris Paul.
Okay. That's what you're gonna do.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what you doing that.
I got that.
All right. I think KD probably gonna go with if I was KD, I'll go with Luka.
That's a pick. If I was LeBron, I would have wanted that Luka pick. But I'm not gonna pick my best friend. So let's go.
Now
Let's
remember
go.
Draymond out.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the thing.
All right. So now, Team LeBron over here is our turn. I'm looking at the rosters. You know, I'm Team LeBron, so I like to get young niggas. Give me that Donovan Mitchell cat.
Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
Okay. I think if I was KD, I'm going with Harden. I gotta get my player. I gotta go Harden.
Okay, gotta get your guy on your team. You gotta get your guy on your team.
Harden.
Now, again, assuming I'm LeBron. I guess you gotta start saying that, but okay, so you guys know I'm LeBron. I'm looking through the list again. I see a cat, right? I'm looking at a Rudy Gobert. I like a DeJounte Murray. I'm looking at the East, man, but I gotta go with that Chris Middleton. I need some scoring. I
Okay,
need
you
some
going
three-point
Chris
shooting.
Middleton?
No.
You not pick, bro.
No. Ah!
Okay.
And
Let's
I'm
go.
going with
If
Zach
you say it,
LaVine.
all right, good. Give me LaMelo Ball.
You want
No
LaMelo
waste
Ball?
of time.
I'm
Give me
going-
LaMelo
I'm
Ball.
going with them.
Yeah, give me
Okay.
LaMelo Ball.
So after all that, right?
Right, it's your back on you.
Okay, KD, you need some.
Who I picked before? I said Jimmy.
No, you said thing on the Melo Ball.
But did I say Jimmy before, right?
Okay, you didn't.
Who I said?
You said Mitchell.
Yeah, I did say Mitchell.
Right. That's now I'm going with Jimmy now because I need
say
that.
Jimmy. You don't want to
Yeah.
say I need my own listener.
I'm going Jimmy.
No, I said Milton. Remember I said Milton.
Milton. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so as Team LeBron, we got a couple of players left. We got a couple of bigs on our team,
Mm-hmm.
but I do need another big. Give me Cat.
Yeah, Cat?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I please don't pick my last player I'm thinking about.
Why not?
Let's see.
Okay. So if we get Cat, I need a guard. I'm getting Freddie.
All right, then give me Garland. I don't need to
You
look
get
at it.
Garland?
Give me Garland.
Okay. And then my last pick would be Rudy Gobert.
And then my last pick. Who they replace?
Murray.
Murray, and then I
Murray.
guess I got
All
Murray.
right.
So read off the teams if you can remember.
Yeah, I remember.
I think I can remember. So let me tell you the team I picked as Team LeBron. Team LeBron, we got Trae Young, we got Joel Embiid, we got DeMar DeRozan, and then we also got Steph Curry. On our bench, we got Luka Doncic, we got Donovan Mitchell.
No. I got Luka.
Okay, my bad. We got Donovan Mitchell, we got DeJounte Murray, we got Chris Paul, we got Karl Anthony Towns, and then we got Chris Middleton and Darius Garland, LaMelo Ball.
Okay. Boom. So Team KD, we got I went too far. We got Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Mm-hmm.
We got Morant.
Mm-hmm.
We got Joker. We got Andrew Wiggins and Jason Tatum for our starters. Then we got Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, Rudy Gobert, Jimmy Butler, and Fred, along with James Harden and Zach LaVine.
All right, so, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot to remember, guys. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're going to work on that next season. But from what we're hearing right now, what you thinking? What do you expect for this year's All-Star game? Do you expect the veterans to be taking over? Do you expect the young guys to have a good game? Who are you looking at your MVP? What you thinking?
Okay, so we have 6 first-year players playing. I feel all the like veterans who don't play, like Lebron, they probably gonna play the first half. Maybe some of the third and just chill. I think they're gonna let us show for all the rest of the people who been there. James Harden, he have a hamstring, so he may not play. If he don't play, who do you see replacing him?
That's a good question. I think we have Jared Allen already.
No, that's what I
I
feel
think
too.
Jared Allen, yeah.
Like I could see them replacing them with a Jared Allen. Like that'd be dope. Bro.
Yeah.
That'd be dope. So yeah, Chris Paul, 12 years. He may not play that much. Sure, the Monty Williams, he's gonna be coaching team LeBron, and Eric Spoelstra will be coaching team KD from the Miami Heat. Yeah, so it should be good. A lot of 3-year players, a lot of first-year players. So you have like 2 10+ years players. Because KD ain't playing, so it's like we have 3: James Harden, Chris Paul, and LeBron James.
Right.
So other than that, everybody.
What you feeling about the MVP? You willing to pick one? Who you thinking about the MVP?
MVP. I can see Devin Booker going for that though.
Like that. Shout out Spooty. Shout out Spooty. We got a little content for you guys next week, but shout out Spooty.
I can see
Devin Booker. I was actually going to say that as well, especially with Monty Williams coaching. We'll see if he's on Team LeBron or Team KD, but especially with Monty Williams out there, if he's on that team, I can see Devin Booker getting that. I can see a lot of people understanding on the teams this is his time. And then I'll think of a Luka Doncic as well. I think of a Luka Doncic. Like, all right, this is his time, 4th, 5th year. This is your time to shine. Trae Young possibly. Again, he in the same category as Luka. And then if I had to say something real, like whatever first, second year player win it, 3rd year player win it, LaMelo Ball really is that exciting that he has a chance that if he has the free reign, yes. And Darius Garland is that exciting that he has free reign in terms of assists and scoring that them two could make a real strong impact. And to them, they just need the points. They really get up there. I think both of them will have a lot of assists. I think they just need to get to the points. And Draymond Green replacement, you said?
Is Murray.
And you said a replacement for Harden. From the East.
It has to be from the East.
You made me think about my guy here.
Right?
You made me think about my guy here.
So, So if Harden don't play, because he's out. He's been out for 4 games, I think, with that so-called hamstring. I don't know if they trying to sit him to trade him or if he really
injured.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see how that goes. So yeah.
All right, so that's all-star takes. Let's see what the comments actually saying. Okay, nothing right there right now. Moving on to the Define 9. We're going to hop into that Define 9.
That's what we going on now?
Yeah.
Okay. No.
Now, let's do it before we're going down here. We're going to dance. So let me jump this Define 9 while I have it up.
Oh, okay.
Fine. All right.
We up now. Let's go.
I'm going to go with mine first. I think this week was pretty straightforward because you had a lot of starting note teams and then a lot of teams that were slacking. So I'm going to be quick about it. I got the Hawks as my number 10 looking on their way in. I got the T-Wolves 7-3 this week. Nuggets 7-3 this week. Grizzlies 8-2 this week. Cavs 8-2 this week. Raptors 8-2 this week. Celtics 8-2 this week. Bucks 8-2 this week. And then I got the Warriors and Suns always going to be number 1 and 2 depending on how they playing this week. But I think the most important ones, I got the Raptors at my number 5 position. I had the Celtics at number 4 position. I had the Celtics and the Raptors at 4 and 5. I should have put the Cavs a little higher, but I got the Celtics and Raptors over them. And then shout out to T-Wolves for just making the list. They really making a push for the playoffs, and I'm excited for them.
I think I'm at this too.
Yeah.
Are you done?
Thank God, yeah, that's everybody.
Oh, okay. I have this is gonna shock you. I have my number 10 looking in is the Miami Heat. Because they're on a 3-game winning streak, but it's 6-4 for the last.
I know. I have them on my.
That's crazy,
yeah,
right?
That's crazy.
Yeah, they looking in for me. Then I got Denver at number 9. I got Minnesota at number 8. Number 7, I have Cleveland Cavaliers. Number 6, I have the Toronto Raptors. Number 5, sorry. Number 5, I have Boston Celtics. Number 4, I have Cleveland.
You mean Cleveland, you up at number 6.
Yeah, number 6. Yeah, number 6, Cleveland. Right? Number 5, I have Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2.
We know the 2 in line. Stop it.
Yeah, number 2. But number 2, I have Phoenix.
Why?
Phoenix on a 3-game winning streak.
Mm-hmm.
And Golden State on a 9-game winning streak.
Okay.
That's why Phoenix number 1.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah, that's all.
That's just it. Or whatever. See, I think my problem is when we get to points like that, we still got to be real about ourselves. If the 2 teams play head-to-head, who win? I think we doing semantics now.
So
everybody got to lose at some point, so we just doing semantics at this point.
But if you go on a 9-game winning streak, bro, I'm gonna put you first.
Okay. Can't argue that. I don't think our list on here was too different.
No.
Maybe flip-flopping some teams, and that's how we see the strip and stuff like that. I don't think our list was that different. I think it was a clear-cut who were the top 9 teams for the week.
Yeah, Minnesota really, the Bible. Minnesota really, and Boston. Yeah. Oh, yeah, boy, Minnesota, they gonna shock some damns.
I like Boston. I think Boston's gonna be interesting in the Cavs. I have a dark horse Cavs make the finals. I think I like if I'd say a dark horse finals make, I'd go with the Cavs, dark horse.
I want to see what the Vert do. Like I want to see how you really
mesh.
Yeah, you know.
Come on, like I could see it because they got the best defense. They just added some scoring. They already had a good scoring dynamic with those Garland and Allen. Nets ain't looking that awesome. Bucks still looking good. Heat looking all right. You know what I'm saying? But you got the best defensive team is still the Cavs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
LeVert just get him a sure scorer.
Sure.
Like
slashing,
you need that bucket,
scoring.
he's going to get you that bucket.
Option at the end of the clock.
Yeah.
So I do like the Cavs in that aspect.
The Cavs number 3 in the East, bro. Like, shout out the Cavs.
And only 1 game behind. So let's sit at 2. They only 1 game behind first place.
Fine. Yep. Boston, number 7. So, yeah. Toronto, number 6. That's a show. Like, they turn around.
Yes. Shout out that Scotty Barnes, young man.
Oh.
Shout out Scotty. You told me about him. You told me about him from day 1.
Oh.
And now he's looking like a Giannis. Coach got an eye for a good play.
Yeah.
All right, so let's last topic. We're going to hit y'all back up with the pick'ems next week. But last topic we got for the Clorox Rising Star game. We talked about it a little bit last week. They're running a new format Carl's gonna run, or Coach is gonna run that over for you guys, and then we're just gonna shoot the little thing, something about that real quick.
All right. What I'm gonna do too, I'll just send you the pickups, and then we just pick and then we'll get the scores.
Yeah, we can pick some new ones. Yeah, we can pick some new ones.
But last week you went 2-3, I went 3-2.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw the games. I saw the updates. So we'll announce the games.
Yeah, 25 and 35, and you like 30.
Oh yeah, no, you can send them to me. I'm gonna announce them when I do my lives this weekend.
Okay.
Next weekend.
The Rising Star Team Challenge. They had 4 teams, so the 4 teams will go play each other. They have Team Barry, that's Rick Barry. Team Isaiah, Isaiah Thomas, the old Isaiah Thomas. Team Peyton, Doug Love, Gary Peyton, and Team Worthy, James Worthy.
He's still alive?
Yeah, bro. Oh, you crazy. So it's going to be Team Isaiah going against Team Worthy. And then Team Barry going against Team Peyton. So, winner of each team would automatically go to the finals.
So it's just going to be them two, winner play each other, and then that's the champion.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, on Team, let me give you the teams, bro. On Team Barry, we got Cade Cunningham from Detroit, Dyson Daniel from the G League Ignite, Evan Mobley from the Cleveland Cavaliers, Isaiah Okoro from the Cleveland Cavaliers, Alperen Sagoon from Houston Rockets, Jay Sean Tate from the Houston Rockets, Franz Wagner from Orlando Magic.
That team going a little downhill. It started off high and it went down. Let's hear the rest.
Play a 5.
Let's hear the rest.
We'll see how that go. For Team Isaiah, Precious Okoro from Toronto Raptors. He played for the Miami Heat last year. Then we have Desmond Bain from Memphis Grizzlies. We got Shaq Bay from Detroit. Sadiq Bay, sorry.
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards from Minnesota. Tyrese Hollenberg from Indiana Pacers. Jaden Hardy. Now go for that boy right there. That boy cool.
If you say LaMelo Ball on the scene.
From G League Ignite. And Isaiah Stewart from Detroit.
I like this team though. I think I like Anthony Edwards just the most. I think trickling down Okoro, a couple of other good names in this. No, Sadiq Bey, man. Yeah. Sadiq Bey, a couple of good names on this.
Yo, let's go for Jaden Hardy from G League Ignite.
What else you got?
Then for Team Gary Payton, we get that ball boy.
Oh,
Check.
They win?
Stop, bro.
Okay.
Well, wait till you get the next name. Scotty Barnes.
They win!
And they got Ayo
Where?
from Chicago.
Samuno?
Ayo Dosmono.
Yeah. He's been carrying on by the past couple of weeks. With Lonzo Ball out, he's been averaging about 18.
Ayo! Then we got Chris Dort from Indiana Pacers. He been up and down.
I get to watch him.
They got Scott Henderson from the G League Ignite. Jaden McDaniels from Minnesota Timberwolves. Davion Mitchell from Sacramento Kings.
What I like about this team, right? They got a real good guard play, man. Like, they got an awesome guard, and then your forward is the best forward on the court. Let's move on. I'm not going to run on about it. Ball brothers all the way. Let's move on.
For Team Worthy, they got that Cole boy. They got Cole Anthony.
Fox, let's go.
Marjon Birch Chump from the G League Ignite. The Filipino looking boy.
We gotta start learning these G League. I gotta start learning these G League players.
Yeah, he crazy too. Josh Giddey from OKC.
I like him.
Jalen Green from Houston Rockets.
Ooh, I love him.
Herbert Jones from New Orleans Pelicans. I have not seen him. Tyrese Maxey from Philadelphia 76ers.
I like him. He's been playing really, really good too.
And Jalen Suggs from Orlando Magic.
I like him too. We have a lot of excitement. I like him like a Cole out New York. Yeah, got it now.
Boy,
I
think this James Worthy team gonna be nice.
I think they even out the teams really well. I think it's awesome that they even out the teams pretty well. But I think it's hard to look at Anthony Edwards, LaMelo Ball. I think those two figured it out the most out of everybody on the court. Yeah. So now I look for them to lead these games in that scenario with more pressure in the All-Star game.
You can see LaMelo playing hard this game though, knowing that he gonna play in the All-Star game.
LaMelo seems like a baller. He seems like a
Yeah.
ball. LaMelo Ball seems like a baller. Where every time I play, I try to look good and win. And that's how I feel about Anthony Edwards too. Like anytime I play, I want to look good and win.
Yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. How y'all ain't gonna have my boy from Golden State not in this, bro?
Who?
From Golden State, my boy.
Call him in. Call him in.
I forgot his name.
You mean Gary Payton?
No,
Who?
the rookie. We just talked about him last week. I forget that because I just
Not Wiseman.
African boy from
Kaminga.
Kaminga.
I ain't playing.
Jonathan
I think
Kaminga.
he played enough. Remember he was injured earlier.
He
He was injured earlier, and I think that's probably the only reason. That's probably the only reason.
The middle six, I ain't watching no New Orleans Pelicans game.
Yeah.
So I can't say Hubert Jones. Who's Hubert Jones? I don't know.
Right. Because the Pelicans are on like the 7th seed or something like that.
Who is Jaden McDaniels?
And I've heard the name a lot.
Yeah.
I understand you want to put Kaminga in, but injuries got to play a factor. We got to reward people who are available, right? I think if you didn't have all them G League players, he would have made it. You can't take off no G League players.
Competition, bro.
You can't take off no G League players. All right, let's close it out. You got some teams for us for the pick'ems.
Oh, for the pickups?
Yeah, you got some teams for us. It was 2-3 last week, 3-2. Let me tell anybody who's first time here, new time here. We call it pick'ems. We look through the games for the week. I don't think we have much games coming up the rest of the week.
Yeah, we got games.
When do they stop for the All-Star break?
Next week, Wednesday or Thursday, then they start.
Okay, so all right, so we got some games. A little shorter week this week, but we're gonna pick about 5 to 6 games. We try to keep it in line with the standings with the NBA. So far, I am still a little bit up on Carl, but he's catching back up. So we're just gonna pick 5 more games and see where we at with those. If you want to pick inside the comment section, feel free.
Okay, Friday, Nuggets or Celtics? Celtics playing at home.
Celtics.
You want Celtics?
Yeah, Celtics been playing good. Let me get them.
I'll go Nuggets.
Yeah.
Both them healthy, so that's gonna be a good game.
Good game.
Timberwolves or Bulls?
Give me them. Well,
They're playing in Chicago.
Timberwolves. They're gonna stop the break. I'm good for the All-Star. Give me them Timberwolves.
I'll go with the Bulls.
All right.
Okay.
I never thought I'd pick the Timberwolves.
So you're from there, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta try to remember this. Okay, let me see. Saturday game. Any good game Saturday? Okay, Cavaliers 76ers. That's gonna be a good game. I'm going with the 76ers.
Give me the Cavs, man.
You going with the Cavs?
Yeah, I was going to say the 76ers, but I think I even say give me the Cavs.
I'm gonna say that's gonna be a good game right there, boy. Sunday game. Oh, no game Sunday like that. 2 games Sunday. I guess because of the Super Bowl. How much games? That's 3 games so far. 4?
That's 3.
3 games. Okay. This could be a good game. Mavericks Heat.
Well.
In Miami.
Trio 5.
You on the Trio 5?
Yeah, you going with them too. Let's go. You going with them too. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm going with them.
All right, let's stop faking it.
That's 4 games.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go. We're trying to find a team we didn't play yet. I don't want to pick a team we
already got on the list.
Yeah. I'll do some different. Okay. Did we do a thing, man? Hornets game?
No.
You think it's gonna be a good game? Grizzlies, Hornets?
Whatever you pick, I picking them. Let's go. I don't even give it. I don't care. Give me the Hornets. Pick one, man. Don't matter.
Alright,
Everybody
I'm
got to
gonna go to
play.
Gris. I'm gonna go to
Everybody
Gris.
got to play.
I'm going to Gris.
Everybody got to play.
I'm going to go to Gris.
Give me no honors. Give me no honors. What game? What day that game is? You two get slick. What
So-
game? What day that game is?
Saturday.
That's a Saturday game.
Yes,
So we
sir.
have 3 games Saturday.
We got Grizzlies Hornets, Cavaliers 76ers, and that's it. And then our 2 games that's 2 games Friday. Our 2 games Saturday. Our 2 games Friday is Timberwolves Bulls
Yeah. I got them Timberwolves.
and Nuggets Celtics.
And I got them Celtics. All right, then.
Yeah.
Shout out Jelly. Let's go.
And
And our last game is,
is it Monday or Tuesday?
I think it's Monday.
Monday it will be no game Monday.
Or Tuesday then.
Yeah, Tuesday. You got me tripping. Tuesday will be Mavericks and the Heat.
And you got the 3L5 MAO.
Right.
So we're going to see how that turned out. We definitely going to announce our All-Star break numbers when we are back. As you guys know, next week will be the preview to All-Star. Definitely, we talk all kind of All-Star stuff this time. So we probably going to find some real fun, some games.
Yeah.
We'll go back into some of the games for all that. And then All-Star weekend, I'm going to be live. We're going to try to find Carl. He's going to be on the travel type tip. But we're going to try to find Carl. I'm going to be live for the Friday night games. I'm going to be live for the Saturday events. And I'm 100% going to be live for the All-Star game to see LaMelo Ball win the MVP. Like I said, I ain't giving it up right now. We're going to do that later. But there will be a prize given out on NBA All-Star Weekend on one of my lives. I'm going to put that out there and some information on some flyers and stuff like that. So feel free to participate if you want a jersey. That's up to you. But that's our show for the day. This, that, the Fox Basketball Talk. We got our host, Carl, over here. You got your co-host over here, the Blackswann. That's THABLACKSWAAN. Y'all know what it is. 242 in the building. Free Buddy Hill. Until next time, guys, we out.
Easy.